Let's close up shop with my fourth and final trend here. Last week, Pistons head coach Stan Van Gundy said they were going to shake things up in the front court to try to kickstart the team. They had been struggling there, and it kind of forces us to look at the Pistons front court rotation in the 2 games since that happened. They did insert Jon Leuer into the starting rotation that was in place of Tobias Harris, who's been coming off the bench the past 2 games. And in those 2 games, Leuer played 33 minutes the first game and then had 28 in the second. Those were his first 2 games, or the first 2 games since this change. Harris, 32 minutes last week and then 29 minutes on Monday night off the bench. Contributing factor, they both had fewer minutes on Monday, but a part of that was because they kind of blew out the Cavs, who were resting LeBron James. 16-point victory there. It was a bit wider at one point in the fourth quarter as well. So looking at Leuer here, he's been coming off the bench for most of the year. He has a 119 offensive rating and a 105 defensive rating. He had been averaging 26.7 minutes, 11.2 points, and 6.3 rebounds per game. And he's at 0.85 FanDuel points per minute for the season, which isn't terrible. His usage rate is just 18%, but now we are seeing an increase in minutes there. As with Harris, he's been awesome since coming off the bench. He had 26 points Friday and 21 on Monday, but it does make his minutes seem a bit less reliable. He was averaging 32.6 per game prior to the rotation change. So, Brandon, looking at this shakeup here in the Pistons front court, how are you handling guys like Leuer and Harris in their new roles?
I really like Leuer. One reason why is it's his defense that's really gotten him into the starting rotation. Stan Van Gundy came out and said that. And the Pistons have a defensive rating of 99.6 with Jon Leuer on the floor. It's 9 points worse per 100 possessions with him off the floor. I think that gives him a pretty safe route to minutes